So I'm very grateful to be here, see so many beautiful, familiar faces, so many people I know, so many amazing souls that have come here at this appointed holy instant, this holy moment. So I am grateful for so many reasons. One, it was an honor to be invited, so thank you. Thank you all who were involved in that process. But secondly, it's an opportunity for me to align and connect with that which I already am. And remind us all of whatever spirit is seeking to bring forth. Last night I was up listening just to find out what I needed to do. Did I need to show up with something to read? Did I need bullet points? What was Spirit planning today? And interestingly enough, I got like 3-4 pages of these amazing, beautiful notes. And I was told it was just for me. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. But it really helped me understand, recognize, and realize what Spirit was bringing through. And that's the title of our journey today. Understanding, recognition, realization. So one of the things that has been very interesting and I'm recognizing in music is as I play my guitar more and more, I get more familiar and things start to come through. And the process that I use, first I ask what for the song and whatever inspiration needs to come through. I align to get out of the way and listen and allow that inspiration to come. Then I begin to hear different melodies and hear different songs. That inspiration comes. And I begin to recognize what Spirit is bringing through. So little parts come through first, and I start understanding, okay, here's a part here, here's a part there. Here's a part there. I begin to put them together and recognize a pattern starting to develop, or a song starting to develop, or a melody. And then, after I've put it together and I'm hearing and feeling it, I realize the song, and I have made real what Spirit brought through, right? So, I begin to understand there is something seeking to be birthed through me in this moment. Hearing the parts, feeling it, aligning to allow it to unfold, I recognize the melody. I recognize the progressions. I recognize the movement and the vibrations. And I realize what Source has already birthed to bring forth and unfolding in this dimension. So we're going to do a little song together. And it's really about our oneness. It's really about the perfection that is already here. That we're beginning to expand our awareness, that individuated awareness we identify with. We're beginning to expand that awareness. And we're beginning to recognize all parts of us and experience these parts. And do it in a way that is full of acceptance. And it liberates us from the judgment. And with that liberation, we begin to celebrate this perfection. I'm going to teach you this song. It's really simple. It's something that came to me I want to share. It's called Whole Wide World. And the whole wide world is gonna say yes. They notice you. And the whole wide world is gonna say yes when they know the truth. And the whole wide world is gonna say yes when they notice you. And the whole wide world is gonna say yes when they know the truth. I say yes, I say yes, I Now let's call and response. I'm going to do it first. I say yes. 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 One more time. I say yes. 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 Together, I say yes. 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 And the whole wide world is gonna say yes when they know it's you. And the whole wide world is gonna say yes when they know the truth. And the whole wide world is gonna say yes when they know it's you. And the whole wide world is gonna say yes when they know the truth. I say yes. 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 Yeah, I say yes. 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 I say 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 yes. 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 The whole wide world is gonna say yes when they know it's you. And the whole wide world is gonna say yes when they know the truth. The whole wide world is gonna say yes when they know it's you. And the whole wide world is gonna say yes when they know the truth. Quiet. Say yes. I 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 say yes. 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 I say 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 yes. 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 So one of the things I've experienced and learned is the importance of yes. That's why we just did two yes songs back to back.
Yes, yes.
So in our understanding, in our seeking to align with that which we really are, that oneness that we hear about, that we experience, that we understand in these peak experiences, but that is the essence of all that is. In our seeking to understand, one of the things been shown is that love, that extension, or that source that we are an extension of, is in essence wanting to give us everything and has given us everything. Wanting us to experience the desires of our heart, wanting to experience the bliss, the peace, and the things that we go after. And ironically, it is waiting for us to say yes. Mm-hmm. It's waiting for us to say yes. And when I first heard this, I'm like, how is that possible? Because I'm ready to say yes. All of it. Give it to me now, please. Yes.
Yes, yes.
But what I found out was there was something here I wasn't aware of subconsciously holding me back.
Yes, teach.
And I had no idea. It's like, okay. So I want to say I'm trying, but something here becoming aware of and feeling that's saying no, that is resisting. And as I begin to surrender and align and ask for this understanding, for my awareness to expand, what I learned was I wasn't ready. Wasn't ready. Wasn't ready to let go and shed the identification, the attachment, and thus the suffering. So, interestingly, as I listened to Spirit and connected and aligned and tried to understand, okay, why am I in this position? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I not ready? I learned that in this time, space, illusion or experience we're going through, we serve a purpose exactly as and how and where we are.
Mm-hmm.
We serve a purpose on our journeys. Our resistance, our suffering, our alignment all serves a purpose to unfold a fabulous story.
Yes.
So, the reality is we enjoy suffering. We enjoy attachment. We enjoy resistance just as we enjoy going to our favorite movie. For this reality that we experience with the eyes, the form that we see, the world, or as Yeshua would say, you are in the world, but not of the world. This world that we experience is the movie.
Yes,
This is the
yes,
great
yes, teach.
drama we have come and paid our ticket to enter so we can observe and enjoy and be thrilled, scared, happy, you name it, and then get the big reveal at the end, and it's like, you get it? So it's a fabulous, fabulous movie. The cool part is, though, we either get to suspend our disbelief or at any moment decide, okay, maybe this suffering has reminded me enough of what I really want to experience. I came into the movie to enjoy it, but maybe this suffering is a little more than what I expected. Maybe this suffering has taught me that suspending the disbelief or suspending belief in my true connection to the oneness and thinking that I am the characters in the movie, thinking that I am separate characters in the movie, thinking that I am special characters in the movie, thinking I am greater than or less than any other character and somehow different in the movie. These thoughts, these conditioned limitations, these constructs are the things I can recognize and release and become aware again of reality, with the capital R, if you will. But reality. Begin to feel into reality again, aligning with source, aligning with the absolute, the essence of our lives. That which extended itself as me, as you. That which extended itself to experience the more. So last night, one of the things that came through was recognizing that life's motive is the more, first and foremost. But the more is what? If all there is God, is there going to be more God? If all there is essence, source, what is the more? What is the more that's life's motive? Life's motive, the more, is creating the art, the experiences that we are having. This is the more. The experience in this dimension is part of the more. Now, you've heard it is an illusion. Illusion. Illusion is not a bad thing or a bad word. It is art. When we paint something on the wall here, and it's beautiful, it's an illusion to be appreciated.
Yes, yes.
When the Tibetan monks create the mandalas, it is an illusion. Beautiful work of art to be appreciated and honored. Sacred, yet temporal. The art is then swept away and ceremoniously dumped into the river to go on and continue to be transformed. So the more that life is seeking is to create these works of art that are temporal for its enjoyment. And it is you. It is you. The essence, not the form, not the identity of John, Kathy, Deb, not the identity that we are conditioned to look at and view from our individuated awareness and forget that it is the art, the movie. You have created this person here to be a role player and enjoy the art of relating with each other, right? Of loving each other. But we are the one, we are the essence playing this beautiful, beautiful role together. Simply to be here, acknowledge each other, love each other, honor each other, allow each other to be and express as the art, as the great movie. Now, sometimes when you go to a movie, you get mad at some kid, right? Why did she do that? What was he thinking? No, don't go in there. What are you doing?
Get up.
The movie gets a little crazy. You get caught up and sucked in, right? And that's okay. That's okay. Nothing wrong with the suffering. Sometimes we enjoy a little fright, right? A little resistance. The beautiful thing that I've been grateful to learn and continue to practice, or to understand, but then move away from understanding into recognition and now to begin to realize, is letting go of the judgment. Letting go of the guilt and the shame. If I go and watch a movie and somebody does something in the movie and I feel guilty and ashamed, that's okay. But does it make a lot of sense? It really doesn't make a lot of sense, right? It's the art. It's an act. One of the things that came to me recently, we had a beautiful retreat in North Georgia at a place called Namastoy Farms. Had just 3 days of intentional community. Had a beautiful chef called Chef Key. Came in and did all organic, healthy, from scratch food for 3 days. We made music together. We made love together, but not in the way you might be thinking. But there was a lot of love. We did have a couple of cuddle parties. But it was just a beautiful, sacred time to be together. And as we came together and explored oneness, we shook up some things. We shook up some constructs and some feelings and some subconscious choices to show the vibrations, reveal those vibrations and make them conscious of what we were choosing. And it was powerful. It was really powerful. And in aligning and remembering who we are, that helps us experience and go through those emotions and release those subconscious decisions.
Yes, yes.
One of the things I'm most grateful for is beginning to see there's so many diverse ways to align, to be that which Source is seeking for us to be. So many. Our spiritual practices are great ways. We have to find what serves us. We have to find what works for us, right? So we understand that meditation, we understand that yoga, we understand that community coming together to hear what Spirit has to say, communing together, eating together, fellowshipping together, making love together. We understand all of these things can assist us in aligning so we experience that which we truly are. As we go through this journey, truth in the reality of it doesn't necessarily change. It's just we access it from all these different perspectives and different paths to get there. And the one principle, or many principles, but one principle that continues to come forth for me is there is no harm. There is no harm. Now, the ego, the conditioned mind, will immediately say, that which identifies with the body and form will immediately say, that's nonsense. Not buying it. Thank you for the metaphysical principle, but we live in reality at this level. And harm seems to exist. It seems and appears to exist every day. Either there is oneness or not. Can there really be more than one in truth at any level? If so, at this level, if there was more than one, then oneness wouldn't make a lot of sense. Because then there'd be this and oneness, right? Mm-hmm. But in reality, there is only one. And that oneness is the truth, the essence that maybe the form that we observe cannot see. But it is what is changeless, what is real, what cannot be harmed. There is no harm. That which is real cannot be harmed. That which is temporal, that we witness with the eyes, subject to change, can be transformed. But even it cannot be harmed, it just appears to be, right? So we know these truths. We know these truths. We seek to understand them. Yet understanding puts us in a position of there's understanding and not understanding. So initially we seek to understand. But then through alignment, we get that correction from the Holy Spirit. The understanding comes through knowing, and we move into the recognition of truth. The recognition of the principles and the parts, putting them together like a song. We start to hear the principles come through. We recognize the knowing comes through that spirit, that essence of us. Begins to form like a song into recognition, and then we realize it in our lives. We realize the Christ consciousness. It unfolds exactly as it should. So, it is the love, that limitless love and light which we are, that can often act as the breadcrumbs. You heard me mention the word alignment over and over today. Some call it centering, some call it many things, being in the moment and present. Alignment is simply aligning with Source, allowing it to flow, removing judgment, removing guilt, shame, and whatever blocks that the source energy wills to remove in that moment. So we're going to open ourselves and align in this moment. Just say align in your mind. And here's the thing, your soul knows exactly what that means. Just say align in your mind a few times. I invite you to add this to your spiritual practices if you haven't, or if you're looking for something new. Align. My favorite is align, align, align. Allow, allow, allow. Let go, let go, let go. Now we'll align together with a little music. We give thanks for that which Source is seeking to birth as us, knowing we are perfection, knowing that the appearance of guilt and shame is a figment of our imagination, knowing that there is no separation. All consciousness is our consciousness. All action stems from our action. Knowing that there is only one of us here. Remember, when your soul feels the passion, rises up in the magic, when your joy overflows, and you're filled with compassion, that's love. That's love. What you see and what you learn, that's not the ultimate concern. It's what you choose to think and be. I feel the truth that sets you free. That's love. Yeah. That's love. Allow it to flow. Go ahead and get out the way, and let your light turn into day. Allow love to take control. It's about what moves your soul. What moves your soul. Alright. That's love. When you offer forgiveness and let go of resistance, when you seek to understand and you lend a helping hand, yeah, yeah. That's love. Alright. Allow it to flow. Go ahead and get out the way. Let your light turn into I'm gonna listen to Spirit and open up for a little dialogue. Normally, my ego was saying it was time to end, but Spirit said, no, open up for dialogue. Because there is something birthing in our individuated awareness
Yes, sir.
that is seeking to be expressed. Perhaps questions or statements. So somebody in here is causing me to get that, that vibe
Vibration.
to listen. Yes, so I'm listening. I want to open up for those that feel led to speak or ask a question. Yes, sir.
I just got one thing to say. The whole time you were up there, I had my head down because I wasn't looking at the messenger. I was listening to the message.
All right. Thank you.
I just want to say, I love the analogy about the movie.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I go to the movies, I get all in it. You know, I went to the movies with my granddaughter, and the scary part came. She's like, I want to go home. I'm like, no, I'm gonna see, enjoy the movie. It's gonna be all right in the end, you know. And just to be able to bring that back to her and say, in life, it's gonna be all right in the end. Love it.
Yes, sir.
First of all, I love you, man. I love your music. I was giggling because last night we watched the movie Yes with Jim Carrey.